Teacher Yoly, let's talk about fitness in the classroom. How do you incorporate fitness in your classroom?
Well,
Yeah.
okay, fitness is very easy to incorporate in the classroom. Not because I'm a fitness person, but it's super easy because children like to move. If you're doing timetables, you know, reciting them 1 times 3 is 3, 2 times 3 is 6. When they reach 5 times 3, everybody stand up out of their chair, say 15, 5 times 3 is 15, and when we go back to 6, we sit back down.
So everybody got to do it.
So not only is a little stand up and sit down, but it's also to see who's actually paying attention. Because if you're just mumbling along, you won't know to like, oh, 5, let me stand up quick. Like that.
That's a good way to get everybody.
Next one I just do a lot is pencil jump. It doesn't have to be a pencil. It could be a crayon, a ruler, something vertical. And you can put it horizontal, you can put it vertical, however you want. And
Demonstrate.
so if it's like this, the students would jump front, back, to make it challenging. 10, 20, 30, 40, multiples of 10 till 500, example. Or we could do it like this: 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, or 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18.
Oh, that's fun. So this goes on the floor and they
Yes.
jump on. I love that.
And
because then it's like
but the only thing is
this way.
everybody have to have their personal space, so don't think you're gonna go bump into your friend. But no, set your rules from the beginning. Also, if you have like a bell that rings every 45 minutes, like we do over here, when we hear that bell, we have to do 10 jumping jacks.
Also, every time like the bell rings in the school, y'all.
It depends which class I have. Some classrooms can handle that kind of movement.
But that's kind of cool. A cool way that
If we decide,
it
okay,
comes
today
up.
when we hear the bell, we're going to do some squats. We're going to do 15 squats. So the bell, whatever we're doing, we just drop it and we start with 15 squats and we get back into
This is fantastic. I love it. And okay, so another question I had, I don't know, can you give us any tips for like games and stuff you could play in the class? The reason I'm saying this is because I can remember growing up, like, I really think that teachers shouldn't teach gym unless you're a gym teacher, because I don't feel like I never felt equipped, especially teaching 5th graders. We go on the court, we go and play a sport. I don't know how to play the sport.
Yeah.
So they're trying to correct me. The boys like, nah, teacher, that ain't how you're playing. I'm like, okay. So and I can remember when I was like in 5th, 6th grade, sometimes like we'd have gym on the schedule and the teachers they wouldn't do it. They start to tell us, you need to concentrate on you walk and this and that. So or they just leave us go outside and you're doing whatever, and they're like, yo, that's your free time. But what is like a real way that teachers who are maybe like me, we're not sporty, how can we, if it's gym and we gotta do gym, what are some easy things we could do? I don't know, inside or outside, because maybe one easy inside game and one easy outside game.
Sometimes gym doesn't have to be a game like dodgeball or basketball. Or during gym time, you can do some team building activities that involves movement, working together as a team, and little effort from the teacher. Let's move. If you have placemats or little, what to say, or even pieces of
like
paper.
a marker, like maybe even like hula hoops, you mean, just something like this is your spot, like
let's all try move from this spot to that spot together as a team.
So that's a good way.
So you're building classroom relationship and they're moving around. The point is to get them moving. Same thing with the multiplication. The multiplication is so easy that you could just bring it in everything that you do.
And that's such a good way for them to learn their tables, because you're doing it all the time and then you associate it with the movement. That's fantastic.
And stretching is also considered to be a part of gym.
Okay, so you do a lot of stretching too?
You don't only do jumping up and down.
That's another good reminder, like, because sometimes you always think movement has to do with like,
let's get tired, let's get our heart pumping. No.
Okay, you heard it here first from the fitness pro. Teacher Yoly say sometimes we pumping up, sometimes we got cool it off.
And it depends what kind of class you have.
I like that you keep saying that, because we gotta be realistic. Like, you know what class you dealing with. Like
okay, my kid's gonna handle that, so I'm not doing that this year.
Yeah.
Certain things I've been doing for 6 years, and certain things I'm like, okay, this year, this is the end of that. I cannot do this year. Maybe next year we can handle it again.
But you can find something that you can exchange it with that would be appropriate.
Yeah, definitely.
For the class. Okay, great. 5 minutes, and that was fitness with Teacher Yoly.